guys, I'm currently at the house, and Maddie is currently driving the Pullman, pulling the first load. I almost missed. What the shit? Honestly, didn't even notice that. And the hole has a huge shirt in it. The hole has a huge shirt in it. My shirt has a huge hole in it. Yeah, just got home from work. I work today and tomorrow. Those are my last 2 days. So, gonna feed the calves. And the one pig that we have here, and just the chickens and stuff. Still got Tig with me. You see? Yeah, gonna be tearing shit down, cleaning up pallets, cleaning up pins, put them in the dump trailer, stuff like that, just to kind of get done and, you know, start the end phase of transitioning over. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we have planned. So, sweet. Oh, and I don't have any tools, so that's gonna suck. So I'm gonna just tear shit up. So yeah, it's all this. So that whole fence coming down, all these pens, that. At a later date, I'm gonna have to patch where I put pallets. I put pallets up because the fence got torn through. So wherever I put pallets up, I just gotta put new fencing up before we move. Yeah, I think probably gonna take that guy down. Honestly, might leave the nesting boxes because chickens are gonna be here for another night. And there's a few chickens. A lot of our few eggs. A lot of our layers got taken over. I'm gonna walk over and borrow my neighbor's T-post puller. So that's gonna be on the agenda for today. So. Okay, so apparently I'm not a very good vlogger because ran out of memory, like right at the beginning. Started to do a time lapse and ran out. So basically, yeah, got pretty much everything torn down. Got all the pallets out, T-posts out. Got to dig up the last 2 posts that held our gate up, and then it's basically just loading it in the trailer and putting more fence up, just fencing, just basically attacking onto the posts that are there. So yeah, pretty much all that's done. And now I'm inside gonna do some laundry and kind of get the house all sorted so that whenever they get home tomorrow night after I get off work, we can load everything and basically just hit the road from there. And the only thing that'll be left here is maybe onesie and twosie things and loading up the dump trailer and doing a dump run, and then we'll be officially done.
My ears still ring. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Hey, you wanna holler hi-ho? Conversation. If I don't miss it all night long, it's a family tradition. Radio. Put a cold one in my hand.
I love it.
You call it Carl's Jr.
Hank William, my man.
It's all sound. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah. It won't be long, yeah, till I belong to you. You left me so alone. You coming alone. I'll be good like I know y'all would. You're coming home. You're coming home. Every night the tears come down to my eyes.
I don't know the rest of it.
You did good. Every day after nothing forever. Such a happy life. For the first time in forever, I'll be dancing through the night.
Okay, so we had a ton of footage, but on the way up, Maddie's phone actually broke, so it doesn't work no more. That's what broke means. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, so we lost all that footage. So all the moving footage, pretty much everything was gone. We got a little bit of something on this phone, so gonna try and scrub up some kind of video. But I'll give you guys a tour of the new place. It's freaking gorgeous out here. Obviously you can tell Got my jacket on. It's cold here. It's starting to get pretty dang cold. It's more of a dry side, so it's kind of like back in New Mexico where once it got cold, it just dropped. You know what I mean? The temperature just got freezing. So we've been working the past couple days to get everybody set up in their pins. Our landlord, which is the coolest guy, he did some pins for us. We just kind of had to reinforce them a bit, try to get everybody situated and trying to find our rhythm. But yeah, so it's still a work in progress, but I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour and kind of catch you guys up on what's happened. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys, well, I guess we'll start from the very beginning. But I'm in the barn right now, just kind of like a half-covered barn, no doors or anything. But we've been cleaning out. These are Muscovies. You guys seen the other videos, but these are all the drakes. We're gonna butcher them, so they're in this little cage, kind of to purge our system, clean them out, get them off food. And then here's our big guy. He's registered under the name Eli, but my name is Elijah, so I thought, yeah, it's kind of weird. So we call him Eeyore. You see him. He's probably 800 pounds. He needs going to die. And you know them. There's Hamlet and Hamla. They're right next to Eeyore. We're also going to get them in a separate side of the barn, 2 other pins. And there's Oreo and Budke. You know them. It was kind of hell to trying to get them in there because they'd never been trailered before. So Budke, he's just fat, and so he loves food. Threw feed in there, he went in perfectly fine. Oreo, on the other hand, he's super skittish. It was kind of a hassle to get him in. Kind of had to trick him a little bit, leave the trailer out. He finally went in, and we just closed the door on him and got him separated. And so we got them in a pin. We're gonna butcher them for about 2 months. So right now it's just, you know, getting them on food, kind of getting them to chill out a bit, get used to the area. The pasture right behind them, actually, whenever we first brought him over, our landlord, super cool guy, young cat, 26. His name is William Kiefer. Here in the Pullman area, you know, people know the name Kiefer. He also owns a livestock business that he does on the side. He sells pigs, he sells show horses. He has the only registered Charolais bull in this area, and he used to have a herd. He just sold his Charolais herd, but he's got a couple heifers as well that I think are about to calve in the spring. So yeah, go check him out. It's called Kiefer Livestock. I believe it's on Facebook. He's got good product, takes care of his animals, all like that, and he knows his stuff. So definitely hit him up. But yeah, his Charolais herd is actually right the next pasture over. And they came up that night that we brought the calves in because the calves were going hard and just yelling the whole time because they're in a new place. And all you feel is this real ominous glow. And these, you know, this big bull starts chopping and coming up real slow in the darkness. And then 3 heifers come, and I mean, anybody knows beef cattle is way bigger than dairy calf. So it was cool to see. It was a sight to see. You know, got the chickens in here. The coops aren't terribly large, and we free range our chickens a lot. They're locked up right now because we're getting this whole entire area. It's pretty wide. We're getting them all set up, and so trying to get it to where they can't fly over and get out. You know, once they get used to getting fed in a certain place, they'll stay and they'll start laying in that place. And so trying to get them kind of used to the area, and once that's done, then we'll let them out. You know what I mean? We don't like to keep everything all caged up, and, you know, just kind of like to let them roam, do their thing. They're animals. They like to roam around and see new stuff. So this is the back side of the barn. You know, huge barn, so we keep all our stuff. This is another red barn that we have some of the goats in. Like, here's Prince. Prince is in here. What's up, dude? He's hanging out here. We got him separated from all the females because, like before, you know, they're pregnant. So he keeps trying to mount him and do his thing, but can't really do that. If you've seen the back there, right there, those are all Kiefer's horses. Those are his breeders. Beautiful, beautiful horses. Like I said, hit him up if you guys ever want to do show horses or get some horses for your ranch or whatever. He has beautiful, beautiful horses, and he's got some babies right now that I think are already sold, but I think he's gonna breed those in the spring. And Yeah, so all this, you know, huge property, way bigger than what we were just at. They, whenever we invest in some beef cattle in the spring, we're gonna be able to run them on pasture, you know, way far down past the dad's house, kind of running wild with these horses, and we'll get them set up to where they're eating grass. And you know, obviously for our beef cattle, we're gonna run no grain. In the winter, we're gonna run grass hay, and that's it. You know, they ran away from me, but over on that side is where all the pregnant mamas are. But I'll take you inside of Prince's area. What's up, dude? So this is Prince's area. He's got access to outside grass hay. Got them on cob. It's a wet cob, so it's, you know, corn, oats, and barley, and some molasses. There's Daisy. She's hanging out. There's a rooster. We separated the roosters. We're gonna butcher them because we don't need that many roosters. And here are all the Muscovy hens. We're trying to get the UV lights so they can get some sunshine in here, because they don't get a lot of natural sun in here, but they're really good at flyers, so we don't want them, you know, taken off. But we got them separated, and they seem to love it. It's a work in progress. We're cleaning stuff up, you know, finding out what pastures we're gonna run things on. This next spring, when stuff starts growing, we're gonna start working on pasture management, you know, keeping the cattle to a certain area and kind of moving them around. Because that's the thing about farming, man, like you gotta take care of your land, and because you start overgrazing that grass, what happens is if you start overgrazing and that grass doesn't create those spears, those tips, that's not long grass, what they do is that grass will start pushing its roots up more and more to the surface, so that you start getting less nutritional grass and more root. And then if you keep feeding them off that, then it's going to start dwindling down and start tearing up and going bald spots in your pastures. So you want to be careful for pasture management. In New Mexico, I may be wrong, but I believe it was like, I'm gonna say 8 acres per head of cattle or something like that, something the number. I'm not sure if there's actually a limitation here in Washington. We definitely gotta look at that so we know how much cattle to run per our area. But yeah, man, it's beautiful out here, and definitely a step in the right direction for us. And you know, there's just a ton of room for our animals and a lot of room for growth. So, so yeah, not at FedEx anymore. Finally got done with that job. Gonna be starting at WSU in their big animal barn, kind of taking care of animals and stuff like that. So I'm super excited for that. Welcome to Iron Barn Farms, second location.
Everybody. So tonight we're making turkey spaghetti with some garlic bread, as you can see here. Elijah and I are kind of just getting settled in our new place, starting to find places we want all of our spices and our noodles and everything to go, as well as kind of restocking what we've let get depleted in the move. So I think it's like our third or fourth actual meal in our new home, and it's kind of nice, you know. You feel so displaced when you move, and you know, you have to get back in a new rhythm. You got to find your new grocery store, your new gym, and all that sort of stuff. So when you can finally kind of, you know, start feeling at home again, it's real nice. And I think a lot of feeling at home is in the kitchen. You know?